Good evening to one and all present here. Today we have gathered here under the influence of Professor Uday Gatpaile sir and for project-based learning. And today our topic is manufacturing process of a metals. So under the manufacturing process, so today we have considered two of them, the tire manufacturing process and the spoon manufacturing process. So first, spoon manufacturing process, I will like to call upon Miss Akanksha.
Hello, my name is Akanksha Malusre. Now I will explain manufacturing process of spoon. So first one is blanking. The production begins with rectangular flat blanks of stainless steel, sterling, silver, or in case of plated flatware or an alloy. Large rolls are stamped in individual blanks which are flatted space roughly the same shape as the piece to be used. Second one, rolling. The blank are graded or rolled to the correct thickness and shape required by manufacturer flatware patterns. The first blank are rolled crosswise from left to right, right to left, and lengthwise, then trimmed to outline. Each spoon, for instance, must be thick at the base of the handle to resist bending. This gives graded piece the right balance and good feel in the hand. Each piece is now in the form of cleanly finished shape in rough dimension of utensil. Next one is annealing. Between operation, the blanks are passed through annealing oven to soft the metal for further machine operation. The last annealing is the most first step. In cutlery, manufacturing involves blanking the stainless steel to the proper shape. The series of rolling operation then gives the piece to correct thickness. Next one is cutting and outline. The rolled blank are placed in cutout press by an operator to remove the excess metal and to fashion the shape of the piece. The shape of the piece is cut out of the metal and excess metal is remelted and transformed back to into sheets of metal to be used again. Next one is forming the pattern. Each pattern has its own hardened steel dies, two dies of each piece, one with the pattern for the front of the piece and other with the pattern for back of the piece. These are carefully set in hammers by die setter. The operator quickly places in place under the drop hammer, which descends with hydraulic place of 200 tons. The metal is squeezed into every tiny detail of ornamentation in the die, embossing the pattern on the piece. Next one is forming bowl. With the spoon after with the spoon after pattern has been embossed upon the front and back of the handle. The next step of the forming of bowl. The forming is done again under same powerful drop hammer. Form accurate steel dies. Each blows require two hammer blows. Surplus metal around the outline of the spoon is removed by clipping presses. Buffing and sand polishing. The spoon are now buffed, then polished depend on the pattern. Special finishing process can give them bright mirror-like finish, soft, stainy glow or brushed or floor, floortine finish. Next one is quality control. Final inspection check piece, pieces for chaps, scratch, rough spots at the bowl of the spoon, discoloration, or any other flaws that might have occurred when the pipe were stamped, shaped, and polished. Next one is the future. The stainless steel is preferred tableware today for today's customer and represent the future for flatware manufacturers. Demand for stainless steel continues to grow. Now I would like to hand over the next part.
Hello everyone, myself Tanvir Mathur and I am going to explain the properties, applications, advantages and disadvantages of stainless steel. Properties of stainless steel. As you know, stainless steel has different properties which include being non-corrosive, rust resistant steel which is which is simply designated as stainless steel. If we compare stainless steel with aluminum, stainless steel is approximately 3 times heavier. Stainless steel, like steel itself, it is an alloy, and alloy is always consists of different materials. Most frequent alloying elements in a non-corrosive stainless steel is chrome, nickel, and molybdenum, and further elements are used for a special requirement. The magneticity as well as corrosion resistance are two of these requirements which are controlled by the different alloys. Now the application of stainless steel. Stainless steel is preferred in a clean and sterile environment because it is a simple to clean and does not easily corrode. It is used in the production of wide range of medical equipment, including surgical and dental instruments. Due to its strength, resistance, and flexibility, stainless steel application has been a vital element of building sets. It is used in a various applications, including frames of aeroplanes, because its strength and ability to withstand extreme temperature. In a food production, stainless steel is an ideal because it doesn't affect the flavor of the food. Now, advantages and disadvantages of stainless steel. Advantages. Steel blades generally have at least 12% chromium, which does two amazing things. First is this makes blades able to resist rust and corrosion a lot of better than other steel. Now, disadvantages. Unfortunately, stainless steel equipment tends to be more expensive than other materials such as aluminum, and stainless steel may be stainless but it does not must to. Now I would like to hand over this to Prita.
Thanks a lot, Tanvi. My name is Pritam Mun, and I will be covering about the manufacturing process of a tire and its material, which is called as rubber. So basically, tire is composed of many layers, as you can see in the diagram. So there is a inner liner, body ply, sidewall, beds, apex, weld package, thread, collision gum, etc. So basically, two types of rubbers are used: the natural rubber and the synthetic rubber. So natural rubber is actually the rubber which is found naturally in the nature, and synthetic rubber is the one which we use the chemicals for the durability of the rubber. So the carbon black. So carbon black is also used as a pigment and reinforcement filter in the tire. It helps in conducting heat away from the tread and belt area of the tire. Then fumate silica. Fumate silica provides better trade-off for fuel efficiency and weight handling due to of lower rolling loss compared to carbon black fill tires. Then vulcanization. Vulcanization is a chemical reaction which helps in betterment of some of the properties like remove the sticky behavior, increases the Young's modulus, etc. So antioxidant. An antioxidant is a molecule capable of preventing oxidation of other molecules. As the tire components are exposed to sunlight, free radicals may get generated. Antioxidant essentially terminate these three free radicals, preventing extraneous polymerization reaction. Antizonant. Antizonant are chemical compounds that prevent or slow down the degradation of material caused by ozone gas in the air. Paraffin wax acts as the antizonant by the means of formation of a surface barrier. So, compounding and Banbury mixing. A Banbury mixing combines rubber stock, carbon black, and other chemical ingredients to create a homogeneous rubber material. Heat, time, raw materials are factory suited to engineer material composition. Then, milling. Shaping of a rubber begins in the milling process. As the completion of the Banbury mixing cycle, rubber is placed into a drop mill. The milling process shapes the rubber into flat and long strips by forcing it through two sets roll rotating in different direction at different speed. So extruding and calendaring. The calendar operation continues to shape rubber. The calendar machine consists of one or more rolls through which the rubber sheets are forced. Then the extruder function by forcing rubber through dies of approach shape. The extruder consists of a screw barrel or cylinder head and die. A core or spider is used to form the hollow inside of the tubing. Then the extruder makes the large flat section of tire threads. So component assembly and building. The tire assembly machine consists of rotating drum on which the components are assembled and feeding device to supply the tire building with the components to assemble. So beds, splice, side wall stand, threads, etc. After being assembled, the green tire is sprayed with a solvent or water-based material to keep it away from adhering to the curing mold. Then curing and vulcanizing. Curing process operates place green tires into the curing press or onto press loading equipment. The press utilizes steam to heat or cure the green tire. Rubber curing or vulcanization transform the tacky and pliable material to a non-tacky, less pliable, long-lasting state. So inspection and finishing. This is actually the following cursing, finishing operation and inspection remain to be performed before the tire is stored or shipped. Additionally, excess layers of rubber may need to be ground from the side walls or raised lettering on the tire. The finishing operation trims flesh or excess rubber from the tire. So this is actually the schematic representation for the tire manufacturing process, as you can see in the figure. So properties of a rubber: elasticity, thermal contraction, and durability. These are the main properties of a rubber. And in elasticity, molecular structure of rubber material allows them to return their normal shape after being compressed or stretched. This characteristics is apparent in rubber hands. Then thermal contraction. While most material expand when heated, rubber contracts. This is usual. The phenomenon occurs as the rubber molecule respond different to heat. Then durability. Most rubbers are highly durable, resistance, damage, and degradation from abrasive and tearing forces, impact, low temperature, and water. They also exhibit a relative slow heat buildup rate. So now I will like to hand over the presentation to Mr. Kshitish Mohite.
Thank you, Pritam. Hello everyone. I'm Kshitij Mohite, and I would like to cover the further part of the presentation, which includes uh, the applications of rubber. The applications of rubber are like thermal insulation, lining of reservoir, tires and tubes, belting of all the types, and also the adhesives. And the advantages and disadvantages of using rubber are like advantages include improved resistance and longer cycle, no vibration fatigue, and also resistance to external damage. The disadvantages include it does not perform well when exposed to chemicals and petroleum derivatives, and also it has poor resistance to hydrocarbons, oils, and greases. Uh, and all this was the information which included the manufacturing processes, properties, and applications on spoon and tire. And here we would like to conclude our presentation and hope that this presentation would be of great use. So thank you everyone for your attention, and thank you so much to everyone for your contribution and support. And thank you Uday sir for your guidance. Thank you.